In this video, we'll be taking a look at 3 college basketball games happening on February 24, 2024, and providing you with free team picks and total picks for each one of those games, so 6 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 3 college basketball games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start: if you would like to gain access to our best exclusive sports picks to take your journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer our best single picks, parlay picks, and much more. Now let's get started. Iowa versus Illinois. The excitement in the Big Ten surges as Iowa clashes with number 12 Illinois in a captivating Saturday matinee showdown. Displaying a commendable performance on Tuesday, the Hawkeyes secured a significant victory against Michigan State with a scoreline of 78-71, prevailing as plus 9.5 underdogs on the road. Meanwhile, the Fighting Illini faced an unexpected setback on Wednesday, succumbing to Penn State with a narrow margin of 90-89 as minus 7.5 favorites on the road. While Illinois boasts a roster brimming with talent, their recent performances at home have been less consistent, covering only one of their last 3 encounters. A surprising defeat against Penn State on the road adds a layer of uncertainty, especially considering Iowa's earnest pursuit of a coveted spot in the tournament. The Hawkeyes have demonstrated resilience, securing 2 consecutive victories against formidable opponents in Wisconsin and Michigan State, with 3 wins in their last 4 outings. Notably, their shooting prowess stands strong at 46% on the road, alleviating concerns about their performance away from home. Despite Illinois being an NCAA caliber team, the motivation to dominate Iowa at home might not be as pronounced. While acknowledging Illinois as the more talented team and rightfully favored at home, it's essential to note Iowa's recent triumph over Illinois earlier in the month. Their commendable victories against Michigan State and Wisconsin, including overcoming a 9.5-point underdog status against Sparty, underscore the Hawkeyes' potential. Additionally, Illinois has faced some unexpected losses in favored positions, and their defensive consistency remains a variable. In the competitive landscape of the Big Ten, where hard-fought games are the norm, the Iowa Hawkeyes to cover the spread as underdogs is our full-game side pick. An often overlooked aspect of Iowa's playing style is their consistently fast tempo, a characteristic upheld year after year. This season maintains the trend, with the Hawkeyes ranking 25th in adjusted tempo according to Ken Palm, a departure from the typical Big Ten pace. Illinois, positioned at 59th in pace of play, also leans towards an up-tempo style. Notably, Illinois has surpassed the projected total in 6 consecutive games and 9 out of the last 10, reflecting on their previous encounter, where the total points reached 160, surpassing the 154.5 total set. It becomes evident that both teams have a penchant for high-scoring games. Examining Ken Palm's tempo rankings, Iowa holds the 25th spot, while Illinois is positioned at 59th, emphasizing the high-paced nature of their gameplay. These teams bring 2 of the Big Ten's top 3 offenses to the table, juxtaposed with defenses ranking in the bottom 5 of the conference. The shared goal of both squads is evident. They aim to score prolifically. The Hawkeyes have consistently scored at least 78 points in 5 of their last 6 games, while the Fighting Illini have notched a minimum of 80 points in 6 consecutive matchups, including 4 instances with 87 points or more. Considering these offensive trends and the history of overperforming in their recent meetings, over the projected total is our full game total pick. North Carolina versus Virginia. In the upcoming basketball clash between North Carolina and Virginia, 2 prominent Atlantic Coast Conference teams are set to engage in a heated battle on the court within the Old Dominion, each vying for a coveted victory. The number 10 North Carolina Tar Heels, fresh off a triumphant 96-81 home win over Virginia Tech, where they surpassed expectations as an 11-point favorite, are embarking on a road trip to face the Virginia Cavaliers on Saturday afternoon. Conversely, Virginia faced a disheartening 75-41 defeat on the road against the same Virginia Tech squad, failing to cover the line as a 3.5-point underdog in their previous contest on Monday night. Although the Tar Heels hold a historical advantage with a 106-43 record against the Cavaliers, Virginia managed to secure a notable 68-59 victory in their recent encounter during the quarterfinals of the Atlantic Coast Conference Tournament on March 9, 2023. This highly anticipated match marks the inaugural and sole meeting between these 2 formidable sides, adding an extra layer of significance to the showdown. North Carolina Carolina enters the game with a 1.5-game lead over Virginia in the Atlantic Coast Conference standings. The Cavaliers currently rank 163rd in offensive efficiency, scoring a modest 107 points per 100 possessions. With only two double-digit scorers on their roster, neither averaging 14 points per game, Virginia's offensive prowess is under scrutiny. The recent offensive struggles, scoring a mere 51 points per contest over the last 3 games, raise concerns about their ability to keep pace with North Carolina. Despite possessing a robust defense, it remains doubtful whether it can thwart North Carolina's offensive prowess. Throughout the season, Virginia has grappled with scoring challenges, posting scores of 49 and 41 points in their last 2 games. Despite their elite defensive capabilities, the Cavaliers' offensive shortcomings may pose a significant obstacle. While North Carolina demonstrates an average defensive performance, their offensive strength and dominance on the boards, particularly with players like Baycott, could prove decisive. The Cavaliers' struggles in shooting, compounded by the significant free throw success gap, suggest that even the home advantage may not offer a solution. Consequently, the North Carolina Tar Heels to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. North Carolina brings an impressive track record, with the over hitting in 13 of their 26 games this season. Boasting an ability to score 80 points on any given night, the Tar Heels rank 18th in offensive efficiency, 31st in turnover percentage, and 207th in two-point shooting. Their above-average tempo, ranked 40th in adjusted pace, indicates a style that aligns with an average of 70.8 possessions per game according to Ken Palm. Conversely, Virginia has witnessed the under-prevailing in 16 of their 27 games, showcasing a defensive prowess that positions them 9th in defensive efficiency, 20th in effective field goal percentage, 32nd in turnover percentage forced, 2nd in block percentage, and 29th in steal percentage. Their ultra-slow pace, ranking last in Division I at 60.2 possessions per night, sets a deliberate tone for the game. The defensive strength of Virginia, positioned at 9th nationally, limiting opponents to a mere 95 points per 100 possessions, presents a formidable challenge for North Carolina. Despite the Tar Heels' anticipated offensive performance, Virginia's defensive prowess promises to make their Saturday matchup a tough contest. On the flip side, North Carolina's defense holds its own, securing the 10th spot in defensive efficiency, conceding only 95 points per 100 possessions. It's noteworthy that Virginia stands out as the slowest team in the country, ranking 362nd in adjusted tempo with a mere 60.2 possessions per 40 minutes. Building on the trend of the last 6 meetings, where the under prevailed in 5 out of 6 instances, this Saturday afternoon is likely to follow suit. The Cavaliers are expected to control the tempo, relying on their defensive strengths, thereby steering the game into a gritty battle. Consequently, under the projected total is our full game total pick. Alabama versus Kentucky. In the upcoming Southeastern Conference clash, the Alabama Crimson Tide, boasting a record of 19-7, are set to face off against the Kentucky Wildcats, who hold a record of 18-8 on a Saturday afternoon showdown. The Crimson Tide is coming off a recent victory at home against Florida, while the Wildcats experienced a setback with a road loss to LSU in their last game. Notably, in their sole meeting last season, Alabama secured a dominant 78-52 win over Kentucky. Despite the Crimson Tide's success in securing victories, overcoming the challenge of winning at Rupp Arena remains a formidable task. The Wildcats, on the other hand, have demonstrated their prowess by winning 3 out of their last 4 Southeastern Conference games, including an impressive 70-59 road victory against the formidable Auburn squad in the previous weekend. Additionally, concerns arise for the Alabama Crimson Tide due to their defensive struggles, conceding a significant number of points. In 3 of their last 4 games, they allowed their opponents to score at least 92 points. While their pace may contribute to this, the effectiveness of Alabama's shooting is crucial to their success. Attempting an average of 33s per game, they may face challenges if their shooting is not on point. Conversely, the Kentucky Wildcats excel in defensive prowess, limiting opponents to a mere 41.8% shooting overall and an impressive 31.9% from beyond the arc. As a result, the Kentucky Wildcats to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. Alabama currently holds the 10th position in adjusted tempo and claims the top spot in adjusted offensive efficiency, consistently scoring high in most games, with at least 98 points in 4 of their last 5 games. Conversely, Kentucky exhibits excellence in offensive performance, ranking 2nd in the country with an impressive 40.5% mark from 3-point range. They have scored a minimum of 75 points in 5 of their their last 7 games, including a noteworthy 90-point performance against Florida. Particularly formidable at home, they have scored at least 85 points in 4 of their last 5 home games, supporting a convincing 5-1 over record in the Wildcats' last 6 home games. Anticipating an offensive showdown, both teams are expected to rack up the points, with Alabama averaging 91 points per game. The overperformance is anticipated to exceed this threshold, with Kentucky also expected to maintain a competitive pace. Consequently, the game is projected to surpass the 200-point mark, reflecting an anticipated high-scoring shootout. As a result, over the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.